In the equity index markets today, I want to focus on the S&P 500 future. S&P 500 future down on the day, settled off the lows, but certainly volatile day when we look at the session as a whole, and continued selling pressure today and substantial selling pressure at one point. We saw the S&P futures down almost 3%. And I want to point out something that is very interesting. If you look at the last 7 trading sessions for the S&P 500 future, the range has been better than 2.5%. That's historic in nature. We didn't even see that type of volatility in 7 consecutive days during 2008, 2009. I think you have to go back to 87 to really realize a similar type of trading environment when you're seeing those types of extreme moves on an intraday basis. Looking at today, though, the drivers today, again, were the growth fears. We saw weakness overseas. We saw it wash ashore this morning in the futures. The futures were really down primarily from the close yesterday till this morning's open, and the open significantly lower. So continued selling pressure as we see concerns in growth, not only globally, but now in the U.S. We continue to see guidance being ratcheted down, growth expectations being ratcheted down as well. So those factors are leading to further weakness in the S&P futures. Trends today, I want to point out a couple of key things. Number one is that we did actually not make a lower low from last Friday. We held above those lows. We saw a low today, I believe, around the 28.98 level. So that was well above the lows we saw last Friday. So I think that's a short-term positive. Also, we did see the S&P futures close back above the close from last Friday. So we saw the market rally substantially, a second Friday in a row now that we have seen some buying pressure into the close. And once again today, we did see the S&P future down on the day, but again, well off the lows that have established earlier in the morning.